And finally tonight, for one family, a hospital bed meant everything for their mother, and a Lincoln program helped them get it. Channel 8's Bailey Bischoff has the story in tonight's Bryan Health Report.
Joanne Lyons' husband spent his last days in this hospital bed. He died in May 2016 after battling pancreatic cancer. But after he passed, Joanne kept the bed. She just couldn't give it up.
I just held on to it because that was where I would go each night. The last thing I would do at night would be to pat his head and give him a kiss.
Fast forward to early December, months after her husband's passing. Joanne says one day she walked by the bed and knew it was time to let go.
Started calling all over the place, you know, Salvation Army, Goodwill, Catholic Social Services, different charitable organizations, but no one wanted it.
At the same time, in Weeping Water, were two daughters of 77-year-old Marley Diltz, looking for a hospital bed so their mom could come home from rehab. They couldn't afford it.
I called for 2 days. Everybody. I went through the phone book. We just wanted a hospital bed because there's no way we could bring her home.
Annette and her sister Vicky were desperate for help, and Joanne was running out of places to call. But within weeks of each other, both stumbled onto Galen Burnat's phone number.
Lincoln ED Connections is a free program, and we help to connect people to the healthcare resources that they need.
Joanne had a bed, and Marley needed one. It just worked out. And while it may seem like metal bars and a mattress, to Marley and her family, that bed is everything.
It's really been a lifesaver.
It's what's allowing their mom, who recently had her leg amputated, live in her own home.
Railings up at the top. I can grab a hold, get out, or get a hold and pull myself up. That way it's not so much hard work on them.
Marley has 8 kids. She raised them all alone, working 3 jobs.
We never really had anybody but her.
They knew they had to repay her for that and couldn't bear the thought of putting her in a nursing home.
She needs to be home. She doesn't need to be in a place where we love her. Yeah. We just want her home.
And she is home. Thanks to Galen, thanks to Joanne.
I can tell you exactly where I was. I'm the custodian at Lincoln Christian. So I was in the elementary gym. I was on the power scroller. It was like last phone call. And I just says, Lord, I don't know what to do. We need this to bring her home. And when I called him, it was just like, I didn't know who else to call. And I called him, and he said he had one, and it was just like, it was a Christmas miracle. It was right before Christmas. Yeah. It was that important to have that bed. It may not seem like much, but it is. It was everything for us.
Everything.
And Joanne, she says she had nothing to do with it, that it was her husband George's spirit that made it all happen.
I need to hug you. I know. Thank you.
My husband was a man with a big heart. If somebody needed something, no matter what it was, and he could provide it, they had it. Meant to be, yes, definitely, and right now.
And Joanne is someone Marley and her family will never stop thanking.
I love her.
I just love her to death.
To learn more about the donation program that made this story possible, go to klkntv.com. In Lincoln, Bailey Bischoff, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.